The world isn't just changing, it's accelerating. A new macro analysis from AI Multiple just reviewed over 8,500 predictions from scientists, entrepreneurs, and leading AI experts. And what it shows is startling. Artificial general intelligence could be just years away. Some say by 2040, others say 2030, and a few even claim 6 months. This analysis is more than just a survey. It's a reality check. AGI was once forecast for 2060, but thanks to the rise of large language models like GPT-4 and Claude, expert opinions are shifting fast. In fact, Anthropic CEO believes AGI could arrive within half a year, and many startup founders are betting on 2030. At first I thought, are we overreacting to the hype? But the more I dug into it, the more it became clear, this isn't about marketing. It's about Moore's law, scaling trends, and cognitive leaps. The models aren't just evolving, they're outperforming expert timelines. And here's the thing most people don't realize. Artificial general intelligence isn't going to show up with fireworks. It'll creep in quietly, one capability at a time, until one day, we realize it's already here. 1. The shrinking timeline. 15 years ago, AGI was a pipe dream. Most predictions hovered around 2060. But then ChatGPT launched, and everything changed. According to the AI Multiple macro analysis, the average prediction for AGI dropped by 20 to 30 years in just one decade. Some entrepreneurs, like Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei, say 2026. Others, like Rakerswile, now point to 2032 instead of 2045. Surveys from AI researchers conducted between 2012 and 2023 show a clear compression in expected timelines, especially since the debut of powerful LLMs. 2. Compute is exploding. Let's talk flops. Floating point operations per second. Compute usage for training AI models has grown between 4 to 7x per year depending on the model class. GPT-3 was just the start. Now we've got Claude 3.5 Sonnet, Gemini, DeepSeek, and more. Compute for LLMs has grown at nearly 5x per year. Some companies like OpenAI and Google are pushing even faster. DeepSeek's R1 model recently proved you can build reasoning engines for a fraction of the cost. This exponential compute scaling is the fuel beneath AGI. If progress continues even at half that speed, today's state-of-the-art could look laughably outdated by 2026. 3. Capabilities are scaling exponentially. One study found that the time it takes for AI to perform complex tasks has been halving every 7 months. That's the doubling speed of capability. In a year or two, these systems could autonomously perform what used to take human teams days. We're seeing this in coding, research, logistics, law, and even medical diagnostics. AI is no longer reactive, it's proactive. It anticipates next steps, finds better solutions, and increasingly drives decision-making across sectors. 4. Artificial general intelligence benchmarking is evolving. The traditional Turing test is outdated. New benchmarks, like ARC-AGI, attempt to measure reasoning, problem-solving, and adaptability. Still, they lag behind AI's pace. Benchmarks are chasing moving targets. GPT-4 passed dozens of college exams. Claude can summarize 200K tokens. These weren't even goals 2 years ago. Now they're baseline features. Some experts argue AGI might already be here, we're just arguing over definitions. 5. The quantum X factor. Classical computing may be nearing a plateau. Moore's law is slowing. But quantum computing could take over the baton. Quantum AI could reduce training times dramatically. Algorithms optimized for quantum states could solve intractable problems overnight. If even part of this becomes feasible, AGI might accelerate faster than any prediction model anticipates. 6. Scaling and constraints. We're heading toward AGI, but there are bottlenecks. Power consumption, chip supply, data scarcity, and latency. A report from Epic AI analyzed the upper bounds of what we can train by 2030. The geopolitical stakes here are enormous. Semiconductor choke points and cloud monopolies could shift global power balances and even influence who controls AGI when it emerges. 7. Human intelligence and limits. AI pioneers like Yen Lekin push back on AGI. He argues human intelligence is broad and nuanced, encompassing interpersonal, and emotional dimensions that machines don't yet understand. His point: intelligence isn't everything. Even superintelligence might not produce a cure for cancer without real-world experimentation. Intelligence is powerful, but not omnipotent. 8. Public sentiment and readiness. While experts debate and build, the public is waking up fast. Google Trends shows a spike in AGI searches post-ChatGPT and GPT-4. The average person doesn't need convincing that AI is powerful. They need guidance on what's next. And they need time, which we may not have. 9. Forecast divergence. Even the most informed minds disagree. Elon Musk and Dario Amodei. Artificial General Intelligence by 2026. Ray Kurzweil. Revised to 2032. Sam Altman. Within a few thousand days, till 2031. Metaculous crowd prediction. 2030 to 2035. This wide range isn't confusion, it's complexity. The trajectory depends on breakthroughs, bottlenecks, and black swan events. Acceleration without guardrails. We are moving faster than our frameworks. Most legal systems can't even define AGI, let alone regulate it. By the time oversight is established, we may be 2 iterations ahead. Economic upheaval and power concentration. Few people realize how central compute infrastructure is becoming. The ability to build, train, and deploy large models is now a form of economic and geopolitical leverage. Social inequality and cognitive stratification. We talk about income inequality, but what about intelligence inequality? When AI systems can outperform most humans, the very structure of labor, status, and purpose will be challenged. The silent arrival. The most likely scenario isn't a dramatic AI day. It's quiet, progressive integration. AGI might already be among us, not in human form, but in agents running simulations, writing code, crafting policies. Redefining humanity. If machines become the world's best teachers, doctors, and thinkers, what roles do humans play? AGI will force us to confront not just what we do, but who we are. Policy, paralysis, and misalignment. Well-intentioned AIs might misinterpret human values. The danger isn't Terminator. It's the spreadsheet that optimizes so it forgets the point. Alignment isn't solved, and time is running out. An uncertain but inevitable future. We may not agree on the year AGI arrives, but we can agree it's coming. The question isn't when, it's whether we'll be ready. I used to worry AGI would take my job. Now I'm more worried it'll become my boss, and then ask for a performance review. And if it ever starts texting me motivational quotes, I'm logging off for good. Future forecast. By 2026, autonomously self-improving AI agents. By 2028, near human-level generality in reasoning, planning, and science. By 2030, full-scale AGI systems deployed across infrastructure, finance, and governance. By 2040, potential tipping point, the singularity. So, what do you think? Are we heading toward an intelligence explosion or another overhyped bubble? Is this a leap forward or a cliff? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share your predictions. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve, subscribe and like for more AI and tech news. Because if the singularity is 6 months away, you'll want a head start.